Hey fam, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be creating a look with the brand new Oden's Eye x Judy Red Dragon palette. So if that sounds interesting to you and you'd like to see how I created this look, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to get into it right now. So today we're going to be doing a look with the Red Dragon palette from Oden's Eye x Judy. This is a really beautiful neutral color story. So I think what I'll do today is start with a green matte called Jade. I'm going to use this little fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to start packing this in the crease the entire way across my lid. That is a really beautiful chartreusey kind of green, kind of olivey. That is really pretty. Next, using this smaller fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna dip into this top shade called Sunrise, and I'm gonna just start kind of right where the green ends and gently blend the Sunrise shade along the edge of the green. I wanna try to create a bit of a gradient, and then I'll go back and blend this further. Then taking this large fluffy brush with no additional product, I'm just going to blend the top of this neutral shade to create a soft blended look. Now that I have those two shades blended, I'm gonna dip back into Jade, the green matte, and I just wanna bring this back a little bit in the crease, just so that it is a bit more vibrant. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm just going to sort of place this from one end of the lid to the other, and then we're gonna play with some shimmers. So the first shimmer I wanna try is the center green called Solar Flare, and I'm just gonna place some of this on my inner lid, basically on the first third of my eyelid. It's really beautiful. I also want to take this color on the outer third of my lid. And then for the center of the lid, I want to dip into that beautiful multi-chrome Luna. And I want to place that just here in the center of the lid and kind of overlap it with the green a little bit and just basically cover the entire center of my lid with that beautiful multi-chrome. So now that I have both shimmers on both lids, I'm gonna do a little trick I like. And I'm gonna grab the Jade matte again, that pretty green. And I'm just picking up some on this little fluffy brush and I'm just going to trace along the edge of the shimmer. I just find that this really makes such a huge difference. And just kind of carve that shimmer out. I think it helps it to look more cohesive with the look. It helps us not to lose that beautiful matte green underneath all this beautiful shimmer. And I think it just looks a lot more structured and pretty that way. But it's just a matter of personal preference. So what I'm gonna do next is line my waterline with this Clinique Quick Liner for Eyes Intense in the shade Intense Chocolate 03. And then I'm gonna go on my upper lid with this liquid liner from Lime Crime. This is the Lime Crime Venus liner and it is in the shade Fawn. I'm also gonna throw on some mascara and lashes, do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll be back for the lower lash line. So I've completed the rest of my makeup and now we're gonna do the lower lash line. And I think what I wanna do is tap into the shade Luna. It's so beautiful and I just wanna give it more of like its time to shine. I'm gonna use this little detail brush from Moda. And basically what I wanna do is very carefully run this shimmer along the lower lash line. And it is so exquisitely beautiful. I love that Judy included this shade and I think that was a really good choice. I'm just gonna take that the entire way across. And then for the inner corner and the front part of my lower lash line, I'm gonna tap into Overheat, that really pretty pink sparkle. And I'm just gonna pop that right here in the inner corner and drag that down and meet it up with that pretty multi-chrome. And I think there's like enough of a difference between those two shades. It's a very subtle difference, but there's a little bit like more gold, a little bit more reflectiveness and brightness to this inner corner shade that I think is really, really beautiful. So I'm gonna finish the other eye and pop on a lippy and we'll be back for the final look. So this is the final look. I really, really love the way that this turned out. When I looked at this palette, I thought immediately, okay, we're gonna do the low-key neutral look, but there is so much color and so many beautiful formulas in this palette. I love the shimmers. I think that Judy did such a beautiful job. This is such a pretty look, and I think that the neutral tones in this palette are really beautiful as well. And had I not just done some similar toned looks, I would have definitely gone for the neutrals today. I'm so grateful that I went the green route I played with all of the shades in the top 2 rows with the exception of this deep brown. That was the only one I didn't reach for. I think this look was really simple, really beautiful, but really impactful. I love the way it kind of like, it doesn't match my shirt because it's purple and mint green. I have like a chartreuse yellowy green and pink on my eyes, but I feel like it all kind of goes together and works together. I'm gonna look extra AF going to the grocery store, but what is new? Clearly nothing. I'm so happy that I picked up this collection. I'm so happy I finally decided to try Oden's Eye. I cannot wait to play with the Erd palette. We have a lot to get through, so I'm not sure if I'll do a video on that palette exclusively unless you guys really want to see it, but I definitely want to make sure that I filmed a video with all 3 of these palettes. This was such a fun series for me. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know that I did. And I'd love to hear all of your thoughts about the Red Dragon palette, about Oden's Eye if you've tried them, what you think of this look in the comments down below. I thank you all so much for being here with me today. I love you all so much, and until the next video, bye.